We are learning more about a dream vacation that turned into a complete nightmare for a California couple visiting Hawaii when they were forced to hike a volcano after a masked man robbed and carjacked them at gunpoint. It happened on Maui. Alex and Justina Lucero say they were visiting a national park last month when they were stopped by a suspect and ordered to leave all their valuables and keys in their rental car and walk away. They say they complied, but then the masked gunman started following them. NewsNation's Caitlin Becker has the details, picks up the story from here. So, Caitlin, the Luceros say that the suspect essentially started hunting them.
That's exactly how they describe it, Nichole. And it really gives you the idea of just how scary things were when you hear that term hunting them. Now, the couple says that they were carjacked at gunpoint and had to run for their lives as their armed attacker pursued them. The Luceros were visiting Maui for work, but on their days off, they spent some time exploring the island. But things took a dark turn on June 4th when the couple drove down what appeared to be a closed road in their rental car and suddenly found themselves blocked by another vehicle. The couple describing the harrowing ordeal to our affiliate station, KHON2.
He jumps out and comes right at us with the gun and stops us in the middle of the street.
He had a mask like this, like a scarf. He had a hood, a sweatshirt on with all black, everything he was wearing. Leave all valuables, leave the keys.
Empty your pockets.
Empty your pockets, leave everything in the car and start walking that way now.
Now, they complied with the demands. They did exactly what they were told and then tried to head back to safety on foot. But they ended up being chased by not only the man who they say robbed them, but a whole posse of people. At one point, someone fired a gun into the air, and the Luceros made the choice to flee up Haleakala. That's an active volcano, and this was at night, and they were alone. Alex Lucero telling reporters that he believed they were going to die. Now, eventually, a park ranger rescued the pair, but that wasn't until the following day. Now, Maui police arrested a man by the name of Christopher Helmer in connection with the incident after he was allegedly spotted driving around in their rental car. Maui prosecutors saying in a statement that Helmer, quote, was implicated in multiple incidents across the island, and he remains in custody. Now, this, of course, was a scary, scary incident, but it does seem to be an outlier in Hawaii. The state really falls on the lower end nationally for crime. According to the Hawaii Department of the Attorney General, the violent crime rate is roughly half that of the national average, and the capital, Honolulu, reporting less than 30 violent crimes annually over the last several years. And Nichole, the majority of those violent crimes are aimed at tourists, and they are mostly thefts. So it's really important to just stay vigilant when you travel.
Yeah, absolutely. So glad that the couple was rescued safely. Very scary. Caitlin, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.